folks, welcome to today's live stream for Final Fantasy XII here on the Nintendo Switch with me, your host, as usual, Fuzz, and we're going to be making our way through the Dreadnought Leviathan. At least that's the plan so far, so unless I have a change of heart or anything else interrupts us from doing that, that will be the order of the day. So greetings to everybody that's already made their way into live chat. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Hope everybody's having a pleasant day and a pleasant weekend as well. Yes, it is that glorious time of being able to chill, put our feet up and relax. Although I'm sure that's not the case for all of you, since various aspects of life, work and everything else do tend to get in the way. Is things a little bit high, are they today? You're right about that. One sec. Is that any better, guys? Let me just test this myself. Yeah, I'm just waiting for you guys to clarify if that's any better. I'll tell you what's gone wrong then. Is that sounding better, is it? Good. Let me just check myself to make sure that the sound's okay. Yeah, I wasn't talking for a while to make sure everything was working. Okay, yeah, I think I've just heard myself and I think it sounds a lot better. Alright, super. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. No, I'll tell you what went wrong. I don't actually know how it happened, but I just checked, and Windows had decided to boost my microphone volume up to 100, which is the max amount. I have no idea why that was. I certainly didn't adjust that myself. The actual correct amount for me to use as a percentage for volume of microphone in Windows settings is 15. That's 15. And that's what I always have it set to. I don't change it, I never adjust it. 15, it seems to be the perfect amount. Or around that anyway. But after you guys put into chat that I'd destroyed your ears, I checked the Windows settings and lo and behold it was set to 100. Which is the absolute max amount. And when you've got your microphone literally an inch away from your mouth, that is going to be a recipe for ear destruction. So yeah, I apologise to that, guys. For that incident, but I don't take full responsibility. I'm blaming Microsoft as well for having crappy setups in Windows that randomly change your mic volume even when you don't even adjust it yourself. But hopefully now everything's coming through okay, and I do believe the eardrums heal, so hopefully you guys will manage with that. But yes, sorry about that. Again, I will take some responsibility, but also give some over to Microsoft for their crappy Windows. Honestly, folks, I did not set that to 100 volume. I have no idea why it was on 100 volume, but alas, it was. But now it has been fixed. I will try and make sure to check in future before going live that Windows hasn't decided to make those changes again. But in all honesty, I don't think that's happened before. I don't think I've ever live streamed before, I could be wrong, where Windows has just randomly changed the volume setting of the microphone. But still, there's a first time for everything. And I apologise for you guys that had to be the experiential recipients of that first time today. Okay, so then, what I was trying to say before that unfortunate incident was that the plan today is to make our way through to the Dreadnought Leviathan. So we're already in Bajerba, of course, and hopefully nothing will interfere with us with those plans. Although with Windows, you never know. Perhaps, you know, next time it'll do something even worse than adjusting the mic volume. Maybe it'll set off a nuclear explosion or something. Who knows? You never know, do you? But yeah, welcome guys. I was saying hello to everybody as well. Good to see you, those of you that have joined us in chat. Good to have you here. And I believe what we need to do to start with is head over to these Saini cars. These Bajerban soldiers, guards, whatever you want to call them. And if we select take me to him, then we should be able to proceed. Take me to your leader. And are we ready? Well, hopefully now everybody's recovered, we should be ready. Yeah, it should be fixed now, Tony. All the positioning was okay. It was, as I say, it was just Windows having all the volume settings adjusted randomly for no apparent reason. I have no idea. I'm really confused why it did that. Still, it's fixed now.
Sir Bosch von Ronsenberg.
Oh, that's interesting, Wes.
So very long ago
you see, I'd understand if it was something like it would reset every time I started my computer, but it's never done it before, ever, which is why it caught us all off guard, I think.
You are the sword he strung above my head. Vane has left not a thing to chance. And?
Yeah, I played the original back in 2006. I haven't played it since 2006, the original. Though I've played the Zodiac Age quite a bit now.
But I need your help.
There's substantial differences between the two, isn't there?
Leader, this Amalia. She must be very important. You understand I've my position to consider.
Oh yeah, Antonio. Welcome to you in Brazil. Thanks for stopping by. And yet, this version is very good, actually. I agree with you on that.
Lord Larsa's cortege has already rejoined the Imperial detachment. I am told they will depart for Rabanastre upon the arrival of the fleet this eventide.
What are we waiting for? You to calm down.
Captain Ronsenberg, surely the exigencies of position are not lost on you. Why, indeed, you should find the enemy's chains an easy burden to bear.
Wait. Sorry. Can't be helped.
Summon the guard.
Huh?
They are to be taken to Judge Geese.
Yeah, I remember this bit now. We get quite a few cutscenes, and then we get a guest party member.
Those decrepit basking fools in Arcades tie my hands and look.
Yeah, I'm great, thanks, Tyler.
This country's obstinacy knows no.
How are you doing, dude? Yeah, I can see your messages, Wes, if that helps. Is it all sorted now? Is it whatever issue you were having with the chat?
The situation could worsen. We have found the counter-imperial elements in Bajerba to be conspicuously well-funded. No doubt Marquis Ondor is behind this. Ondor must be reined in.
By the way, the Marquis has written us a letter. He claims that he's recaptured our runaway. He's given him to Geese.
He will die by my hand.
Your fraternity is moving. Ah, Geese returns with Larsa. Tomorrow morning they will leave Bajerba. See him home safely.
Yeah, I played episode Ardin, Philip. I didn't do all of the optional stuff. I did do the main story part of it, though. I thought it was fun, actually. Ardin's one of my favourite villains, I think, from Final Fantasy. He was one of the better parts of Final Fantasy XV, in my view.
Yes, it's well hidden.
Are you, Datu? Yeah, you're not late. Welcome to the stream.
Yes.
Actually, you're right on time, because you would have had your ears blasted off had you come a few minutes ago when we just got started. And Damon, hello, welcome.
I was kept waiting fully 2 years.
Yeah, is that the judge's armour that you're talking about, Tony? If so, I agree with you, it's awesome.
Work as always, trying to find a dagger for your back.
They are welcome to try.
Yeah, they must be, Wes. What are you watching on? Is it on a mobile device or on the computer? So it doesn't look like things are going too well for our party at the moment. Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks, Tyler. Had quite a busy morning, actually, with various work bits and bobs. And I've got to clean the car after the stream today, since it's got bird cack all over it. Other than that, I am not too bad at all. Ah, got you, Wes.
Prisoners, my lord.
Yeah, I suppose it is, isn't it, Tony? I was just thinking about
After
that.
what you've done, how dare you? You're supposed to be dead.
I don't know whether it would just be classic Final Fantasy or classic Japanese role-playing game in general, though.
This is hardly the courtesy due the late Princess Ashelia Benargin Dalmasca.
Princess?
To be sure, she bears no proof of her former station, no different than any mean member of the insurgents.
The Resistance.
His Excellency the Consul asks the Ministry of the dethroned royal family in restoring peace to Dalmasca. Those who foster instability and unrest, who claim royal blood without proof, they shall meet their fate at the gallows. There are no exceptions.
I will not play puppet to Vayne.
King Ramanas entrusted me with a task.
Thanks for subscribing, Courtney. Yeah, sorry about that,
Something
Tyler.
of great importance.
Yeah, that was annoying,
It is
wasn't
your
it?
birthright, the Dusk Shard. It will warrant the quality of her blood. Only I know where to find it.
Wait. You took my father's life. Why spare mine now? You would have me live in shame.
If that is your duty, yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Damon.
Stop being so
Well, actually,
stubborn.
the car
Keep
that
on
I'm
like this and
talking
your enemies
about, I
all
haven't
killed.
used it in about 18 months. And it's been hidden under a tree all that time. Which is just a recipe for disaster when it comes to
That
birds.
stone.
So, yeah, I've got to get the pressure washer out. I've been putting it off for a couple of days.
Splendid. You brought the stone with you. This spares us a great deal of trouble.
Don't give it to him!
Yeah, if people want me to, Unknown. Yeah, if people want me to, I'm happy to play for as long as people want to watch, really.
A judge's duty is to the law.
I don't want to annoy folks by playing through the Zodiac Age again if they're not interested, but thought it'd be a good opportunity since it's come out again on Xbox One and Switch for the first time. And yeah, absolutely, Tony, it is the worst. It sticks, doesn't it? As in, like, you just can't get that stuff off once it's dried and gone hard. So wish me luck with that later. Yeah, you should probably
It all along.
save a little bit of the start of this stream, Tyler, and then maybe apply it as some kind of alarm on your phone.
There was
Be good to
nothing
get
else
you
that
up
I
in the
could do.
mornings. I might do that myself,
that.
actually.
Oh, I understand. Honor,
Hello,
all
Abhijit.
that.
Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you?
The Marquis has been busy.
Not lightly did I beg his aid. Listen,
Well, I would actually recommend the Switch, Wes, even if you have the other consoles like PlayStation 4 or Xbox. Because it's not, I don't really see it as a competition to those other consoles. Because it's so different, isn't it? And the games you get from Nintendo, as you know yourself, are always very different to what you get from the other mainstream consoles. But yeah, if you got 2 DSs anyway, it might be worth doing so. Or you might want to hold off because I believe there's some newer Switch models coming out this year. A higher end Switch model than what's currently available, and also a lower end Switch model that will be a little bit cheaper. But the one that I've got is absolutely fine, so if you want to switch immediately, then you know, you're not going to regret it, I don't think. I was out all day yesterday, unfortunately, Abhijit. Mostly doing stuff with the family. I was having to go shopping, and I just never really got back in time. When I did get back, it was just, I was too tired to tell you the truth to start a stream up then. So that's why I never scheduled one in the end. Okay, so yeah, we've got Vossler joining the party as a guest. We'll go ahead, before we save, let's just check his gambits. And this dungeon can be a little bit annoying. Who sets these gambits up, seriously? What is the point of these gambits? Oh, is it 2020, is it, Wes? Okay. I don't know why I thought it was next year, but there you go. Sorry, this year, sorry, but there you go. What does Soul Eater do? Oh, yeah, it's rubbish. Ah, look at that. Vossler has access to Wither and Expose, which are both quite useful, although not so much for this dungeon. But if there was some tough optional bosses, then we could have actually put those to good use. Either way, let's just go ahead and set up a healing gambit, and I think we'll be good to go with him then. Oh, I do actually need some high potions, but there's no way to get any, I don't think. I probably failed there. I don't know if I want to set him up with a potion attack then. Sorry, potion healing thingy. And the reason for that is he'll just be spamming potions all the time because they hardly heal at all. Okay, let's just go ahead and save. We'll keep him with the default gambits or thereabouts. I need to delete this now being a fortress save, because every time I see it I'm just reminded of the fact that we can't actually use the Rex healing method to manipulate the RNG. So it's kind of pointless having it. Right then. Okay. So here we are. This is the Dreadnought Leviathan. And as you can probably guess, there's quite a few treasures and that to loot around this place. So we'll start by making our move into the main part of the dungeon itself. There's been no announcement for that, Philip, unfortunately. I would like to see that feature coming to both PC and PS4. I think a lot of people would. But as I say, Square haven't said anything about that being the case yet.
See that red web of light spanning the passageway? It is a mechanism to detect intruders within the ship. Break one of
yeah,
those
Mario Maker 2.
Summoning the guard.
I'm looking forward to that one, Tony. I loved the first game, actually. I was terrible, I will be honest, absolutely awful at designing Mario levels. But then I'm just not an imaginative designing type person anyway. But I loved downloading all the levels that others had made and playing them. It was like an endless supply of Mario content. A lot of fun, I thought. Ooh, a potion. Exciting stuff. Right, so we need to start making our way. Now we've got these alarms which will trigger. Which is probably a good idea if we don't trigger them. So we'll go down the middle option first. Actually, I believe there's a treasure we can get on this side. Nothing exciting, but we'll get it nonetheless. The Rex healing method, Reshan, seems to have been patched for the Switch and Xbox One. So the only system it actually works on anymore is the PS4. And it still works on PS4 as of the latest 1.7 or 1.07 update. I can't remember what the actual update was. But unfortunately, there's just no way to use it now on Xbox or Switch. You can't on PC either. But that's not really made you know, a big impact because you can just do mods and stuff on PC. But on the Switch you can't. Yes, that basically means you're completely out of luck. Have I heard anything about the remastered of Final Fantasy games? Which games are you talking about, Tony?
Yeah.
Because most of the remasters like FF10 and 12 and that are all available now on pretty much every system, aren't they? Oh, hi, Philip Lockhead. I just saw you. Sorry, Lockheed. I just saw your message there. And congratulations on the platinum. Yeah, well done on that. And you're very welcome. Right, so we've grabbed the items there. We're going to make our way down south a little bit. Yeah, the speed up function I think was one of the best things they put into the game actually for the Zodiac Age. Okay, that's a dead end, that's fine. We just wanted to grab the treasure. I did not mean to do that, but it doesn't matter anyway. We'll just kill any enemies that come our way now. Oh, 7 to 9. Well, 7 to 9, 7 and 9. No, actually just 9 has had a kind of remaster, hasn't it, already? 7's had a few updates to it over the various years. Like the speed up options and no random battles and stuff. But I haven't heard anything apart from those. I mean, we've got the remake for 7 coming, of course. Which I'm sure many are looking forward to, myself included. Oh, well, I can tell you that. If you want, Abhijit. Let me just bring up my my build, one sec. Build. I've got it here somewhere. Right. Okay. So basically then, Ashe is going to be a Time Mage and Ulan. But I'll talk more about builds and stuff as we get closer to completing everybody's job roles and what have you. I'm going for a little bit of a different setup than I did on my PS4 playthrough. So we'll see how it all works out in the end. But the good thing is, now on Switch, we can basically change our build around whenever we want to, can't we? I haven't really paid attention to what quickenings I'm learning yet, but it doesn't really matter, because if I make the wrong choices, I'll just reset. So it's a nice little feature, and as I mentioned, one I really hope they do end up bringing to PC and PS4. Yeah, thanks Abhishek, though I can't really take the credit for it, it's just a build I've nicked off the internet to tell you the truth. So, let's go around and grab some treasures before we complete the story parts. I think there's a couple of one-time treasure spawns in this room actually. Right, 4 chests here. Oh, congrats Cole! Yeah, what have you got to do to get the platinum? What have you got left? Getting some nice items in here, actually. Did Final Fantasy IX get new features for the PS4? It did get new features, yes. I can't remember if it's for the PS4 or for another system. But it does have a speed up option. You can turn random encounters off. You can basically go invincible through battles. So the usual PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy improvements, basically. But I think that's pretty much all of the treasures from in here. So, Final Fantasy VII Chaos. Which one's that, unknown? I don't think I'm really aware of that, to say the truth. But, anyway. Let's carry on. So we're making our way over here. I don't think there's anything else to do in this room at the moment, is there? Insert access key. Which we don't have. Right, there's still quite a lot of exploration to do, as you can see. But for now, we're just going to make our way around here. And, yeah, as was mentioned in chat, it doesn't really matter if you hit the red alarms, because it just basically equates to more experience and license points, which is a bit of a bonus in many ways. Oh, okay, Cole. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Let us know how you get on with it. If you go through the route of just making sure that you use Wither and Expose and all of that good stuff on lowering his stats, then they pretty much, as far as I'm aware, from what I can remember, stay lowered throughout the rest of the fight, and so he doesn't do hardly any damage then, and it's just pretty much mostly a formality. At that point, it's just a long battle because of the amount of health that he has. But I think he does also get quite challenging towards the end, so just pay attention to that as well. Right, I think we just need to go through here. Kill the enemies that come. Yeah, Vossler's pretty useful. Was that a mod, was it? Chaos, FF7 Chaos? Was there any treasures that I've missed in this area? Nope, I do not believe that there was. Okay, there are treasures in the previous area though, we'll have to go back for those. Right, this is where we've got a bit of a fight though. Ah, okay, Philip. Have to check it out. Oh, cheers, Tyler.
Fear not their numbers. Take down the leaders and the others will follow.
Or one little thing we can set up for Vossler in terms of gambits. I'm not setting him up with any healing gambits, but a Phoenix down gambit. Just in case anybody does happen to die. It's going to be quite useful. Ally any. Excuse me. So, just to clarify with gambits, you might think that ally any at the top here, Phoenix down, might mean that Vossler just spams Phoenix downs all the time. But the AI is fairly intelligent and he won't do that. He'll only use it on any ally that actually dies. So I know that's confusing to people, but that's the way it is. So as you can see, he's still attacking normally. Yeah, that's one of the awesome things about the Switch, isn't it, Philly? Being able to play on the go. Right, so now Vossler will bring Balfi back. I don't think anybody's actually got any healing gambits set up, have they? If they have, they're doing a poor job. I guess we'll set Varn up, but potions are rubbish now. We need high potions more than anything. Come on, kill the last guy, will you? Ah, here's the problem, you see. Basically, because Varn isn't attacking, he needs to be. If he doesn't attack, the others won't attack. So I'm going to turn his healing gambit off. And I think we'll set Balthea up on healing for now. He can be our resident healer for the time being. Okay, only 3 more. Oh no, we only have to kill 3 apparently. Oh yeah, I can't wait, Cole. Exploring the Great Crystal on the go. Yeah, I hate that place. I hate that place with a passion. Oh, Nino Kuni. Yeah, good game that, Tyler. And the sequel, actually. I know a lot of people were disappointed that it took a radical different direction to the first game, but I enjoyed it very much, to tell you the truth. So, right, do we have any gear to loot in here? No, we don't. Not as far as I'm aware, so let's make our way down here. There should be a save point in the brig. Oh, you're welcome, Philip. I'll be honest. The only thing worse than the Great Crystal is trying to make a guide on it. Oh, that was a nuisance. Yeah, especially because back in 2006, the internet, well, I suppose it just wasn't the same as it is today, was it? And, you know, didn't really have YouTube and that like we do now. I'm pretty sure Square designed the Great Crystal and disabled maps in that place just to make more sales on the strategy guide back then. Oh, yeah, thanks, Relic. Yeah, I forgot about that. I did notice, though, actually, when there was 3 left, that must have been the case. Yeah, a cooked Switch. Could have that for dinner then, couldn't you, Nintendo? You could eat the Great Crystal. Let's go into this one first. Visit the merchant. See what's available for purchasing. Okay, what I'm really interested in is items. I would love the opportunity to purchase high potions, but nah, it's not going to be the case. Okay, we do have the option to purchase some more magics. So we'll make sure we're fully stocked up on those before going forward. Yeah, definitely, Philip. It's really hard, isn't it? Getting to Omega is harder than actually fighting him in many ways. Right, here we go. Cutscene time.
You are unharmed?
Vossler,
Majesty.
It's nothing. I'll be fine. You...
Come on, let's go. What are you waiting for? Penello's still out there.
We should hurry. They won't be long. We will talk later.
Yep, finally Ashe joins the party permanently. So I guess we're going to start by sorting out her jobs. And as I mentioned, she's going to be a time mage, battle mage and Ulan. So if we head down to licenses here. Oh wow, she's got a lot of license points to spend, which is a bit annoying, but there we go. I'm just trying to think what we should go for first. Time magic or the good old Ulan. I suppose time magic could be useful. I'm not sure exactly what it's got in terms of HP pluses, but we can always reset if it turns out it should have been the second choice. Let's go ahead and grab some of these time magics and also, of course, some accessories, which are always important. Yeah, definitely, Philip. I don't think I'm looking forward to them now, especially since you can't manipulate RNG to get really good gear quickly. Gonna have to farm it and farm it and farm it, aren't we? Which will be a bit crazy. Could really do with some HP pluses, but if there isn't any, we'll just get on without them, I suppose. Yeah, I guess they're on the other one, aren't they? Ah, did see one, did I? 150, it's a bit... Oh no, it's too far away. Yeah, I'm going to be using all jobs, Cole. All 12 jobs. I really haven't tried using like multiple of the same job through the party. But I guess I would just have an OCD breakout if I didn't use every job. But I'll have to try it one day, no doubt. Right, we'll grab some quickening stuff. Quickenings are always nice. Yeah, increased magic potency. I'm not sure it really makes much difference here. And what have we got down south? I guess we can just go ahead. Yeah, golden amulet's always going to be useful. Ah, there we go. Some HP pluses. Oh, I do want to go down here because we do need reverse quite soon, I'd imagine. Well, not that soon, but don't want to wait too late for it. A lot of strategies are built into the reverse, aren't they? The reverse magic. Yeah, I enjoy chatting to people on stream, Philip. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we're going to be able to do. We'll give Balth a little bit more health. Anybody else? Fran? No, I'm not really using Fran at the moment. We'll give Bash a little bit more health. Okay, that'll do for the time being. We'll need to get Bash tanking, I think, with his health. We haven't got decoy or anything yet, though. Yeah, no probs to the idea. Yeah, I'm glad I could help. And I do love this game, actually. So it was nice when it popped out on Xbox One and Switch. Good opportunity to get back into it, really. Okay, then. So, am I happy with my party? I think I am. I'm tempted to get rid of Balth. No, I don't think Ashe is going to be all that useful at the moment. Time magic's not really that important. Okay, so this is where we're going to need to want to start running, perhaps. I'm not sure, Datu. It depends what your knowledge is of the game, really. If you have some idea of how to play it, then I reckon you'll be able to get through fine.
I see no other way.
But I was reading a Reddit post the other day, somebody trying to play it blind, and they were really struggling with it. They just weren't enjoying it because they didn't understand it. So it might be difficult, but the best thing I could suggest, Datu, is try, see how you get on. You can't really miss out on stuff in this game, so if you find out it's not working for you, then by all means start checking up on guides and whatnot then. But you're not really going to lose out by trying to go in blind and just seeing how you get on. Okay, so I think these just keep spawning over and over. The alarm is permanent now, which means it's probably pointless stopping to kill anything. But I guess we can do. Where are we? Okay, I want to go north here, I think. I suppose we could potentially build up a nice chain though, couldn't we? No, because the dogs will interfere with that. But this is good LP. I'm not going to spend too long here, guys. Yeah, do they? Yeah, they do, don't they? Yeah, absolutely, they do. Some of them are rebalanced as well, aren't they? A lot harder than they are when you actually fight them out in the wild. Right, still got the soldiers here. I think there's a few treasures or something we can grab from this room. Which might be worth it. Yeah, I think we need to be a little bit careful here, because there's a lot of them. Okay, let's slow down. Let's slow down a little bit. And we'll just bring up the map. Yeah, we want to go south. Up these steps. We'll grab the treasures. I guess we can grab this one first. Hiya, Matthew. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Okay, I'm just trying to remind myself actually of where we need to go. It's been a while. I don't think we need to go into the east block. No, we still need to do something in here for sure. Hi, Squeaky Moon. Hey, greetings to you in Newcastle. That's not too far from me. Well, not in the context of where a lot of other people are watching me from anyway. Yeah, good to see you though. Thanks for stopping by on the stream. I thought it was up there where we turned the security thing off. I'm trying to remind myself where it is. Well, I'll grab the treasures anyway. 346 gil. Wonderful. Guess we'll go into the next bit. Infuse. I did play Type 0. It was a long time ago now though, so I don't fully remember it. But yeah, I did play it for sure. It's up here, the terminals. I'm sure it was, but couldn't seem to find it a moment ago. Ah, no, it is up here. Yeah, there it is. That's why I was confused a moment ago. It's because I came up here to do it and I didn't get the icon, or I missed it or something. Okay, so now we get a timer on the screen. Let's just ignore those guys for now. Grab the other treasures. Just the usual stuff. Yeah, I think I prefer the hunt system though, Cole, in Final Fantasy XII. Marbub, welcome. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? Right, let me just bring up the map so I can see exactly where we are. We're in the starboard section now. Okay, so we need to basically start making our way down, don't we? Which is a bit annoying. We need to get to the port section, which is a bit of a journey away, I'll say that. No, I don't believe so, Nintendo girl. Right, let's get some eye drops going. I should have enough of those. Let's put... He's too good. Let's put Bosch on eye drop duty. I went past them. There we go. Got 28 eye drops, have we? Ally N8, once again. He will only do eye drops if somebody is inflicted by blind. Yeah, I do like the design of the hunts in Final Fantasy XV. I didn't like it at first when the game first came out because she was limited, I think, to one hunt at a time or something, which was really annoying. But I'm pretty glad that eventually that wasn't the case, was it? And you could do more. More than that, then. Right, probably better off just running again now. Still, we're getting some good experience license points and stuff here. And we've got a nice chain of 20 going until the dog comes and ruins it. Yeah, the behemoth hunt was quite a unique one, wasn't it, Cole? One thing I do enjoy is the gambit system. But I remember when the game came out in 2006, I didn't enjoy it at all. I hated it. I did complete the game, but I felt like it was a real chore. Not sure what it is with the Zodiac Age, but I have found a newfound appreciation for the gambit system. I think it strikes a good balance of strategy and action combat. But yeah, I understand a lot of people, well, you know, a subset of people do not like it at all, and that's fine, of course. It is certainly different and isn't going to appeal to everybody. Right, treasure chest. It depends when you use it, I think, Philip. I mean, first of all, you can't really get the bow on the Switch and Xbox versions, unfortunately. Not unless you're insanely lucky. But the bow I thought was quite useful on the PS4 version, just for if you're doing like grinding sessions or rushing your way through trial mode for some of the harder challenges. I mean, the harder challenges, the bow's useless anyway, because you need to set up proper strategies still. So yeah, if you're just going through the game with 6 sights and grats equipped, then you're going to ruin the challenge of it, and I wouldn't recommend it for that. But there are certain times where it just saves a bit of time and a bit of frustration. So I think used properly, it can be beneficial to the fun of the game. But that said, as I mentioned, it's not really a possibility on the Switch version anyway. So you have a 1 in 10,000 chance of looting sight and grat. That's a 1 in 100 chance of getting the chest to actually appear, and then when the chest does appear, there's a 1 in 100 chance of the bow being in the chest. So multiply those together, it's 1 in 10,000. And somebody on Reddit calculated that you can, on 4 times speed, do a reset of the area to try and get the chest in 12 seconds. And if you multiply that by 30,000 attempts, which would boost your chances of getting the bow to 95%, then that would take about 88 hours of in-game time. So if take about 88 hours of in-game time running backwards and forwards of the airship in order to have a 95% chance of looting 1 bow. So, as I say, it's pretty much out of the reach of most players. But if you anybody in chat ends up getting a sight and grat on the Switch or Xbox version, then I will say my hat's off to you, because, you know, you're probably one of the very, very rare few that would get it. Yeah, so right now, I'm just trying to get a few license points. I'm not sure. Yeah, we are building them up. And also, we're getting a couple of levels as well, I think, aren't we? Which is always helpful. Speed things up a touch again. Right, so there's one more item that's available to loot down here. And this is a one-time loot as well, so the chest won't reset if you come in and out of the area. That's for the sleep magic. Yeah, the gambit system basically is how you set up your other party members, or all your party members in fact, with the various actions they're going to take in battle. And it's quite an intuitive system. Does take a bit of getting used to. But in my view, it's a lot of fun to use, actually, once you know what you're doing with it. Ooh, echo herbs. Aren't I spoilt? Right, yeah, we'll use the system access key. I don't think we even have to use them in here, do we? But I guess it doesn't hurt to do so. Just in case. Yeah, we really don't need to do this. We just need to continue heading back towards the start of the dungeon, basically. Which is on the upper level. So we'll go to the upper level, make our way north. You can see where we need to go. I think we got all the treasures. Hiya, Victor. Welcome to the stream. Let's see how far we can get in 10 seconds. Well, there we have it.
Vaughn.
It's okay. We're okay.
Geese knows you've escaped. You must hurry. You are Captain Azalus. You will follow me. We must reach the airships before they do.
You would let us leave knowing who we are.
Lady Ashe, by all rights you ought not even to exist. That you and Captain Ronsenberg were made to appear dead is like a hidden thread laid bare. Your actions hereafter will pull at that thread, and we will see what it unravels. This is our chance. We must see this through and get to the bottom of it.
I like a lot of the classes, Philip. I think they generally work together quite synergistically. So it's hard to pick out individual classes. But classes like Knight and Black Mage are perhaps two of my favourites. But also Archer. I like Archer as well. But to be honest, just most of the classes are pretty decent in various circumstances. Black Mage is fun just because you can spam Scathe later on, and that pretty much obliterates everything. But then Foebreaker's really useful as well, of course, for some of the tougher bosses, thanks to its ability to reduce their stats. Okay, stop spamming potions now.
Such a great shame. I must confess, I thought you the one who would help us restore peace to Dalmasca. No matter, we hold the proof of your royal lineage. A maid of passing resemblance will serve our purposes now. As for you, my dear, the Empire requires you no more!
What was that?
The Nethicite.
Your Majesty does not disappoint. Ever quick to spurn an honorable surrender, as was your father.
You know nothing of my father!
Ah, crud, I completely forgot about the fact that there's no save point to heal up. Okay, this fight's quite a tough one, even at the best of days. So let's see how we get on here. What I'm going to try and do, to start with, is unleash a quickening. The problem is we don't have a lot of quickenings. Why can't Varn cast his quickening spell? He should be able to. I haven't used it, have I? Sure I haven't. I'm pretty sure he's got a quickening spell. He can't have. I really thought he did. But he hasn't got a miss bar, so... Oh no, I haven't learned it. Okay, well, we'll remedy that. I'd got there, but I hadn't learned it. That was the problem then. Anybody else here want to try and have a go at it? Well, our friend's not in the party. Bosch has already learned one. So has Ashe. Maybe we could bring her in temporarily just to do a nice quickening chain. That'll pretty much kill the ads. At least that's the plan. So we'll just set to free for a moment. That'll stop everybody doing things. Why can't I swap my party members out? Ah, it's annoying when things start to get locked here. Oh yeah, Aldrin. Hey, brilliant, you got the copy of the game, nice one. And hello James. Welcome to you in the Philippines. How's it going? Let's go ahead. Can't seem to switch anybody out. Okay, well, let's go ahead and heal Bosch of his MP. And then we'll be able, I believe... no, that won't actually heal his mischarge, will it? I could go for just Varn by himself, but I don't think it's going to be very good. Let's try. Let's see what happens, shall we? Got to try and remember how to do this as well.
Got a surprise for you.
Yeah. Okay.
How about some of this?
Well, we've got a 2 chain. That's a start. Ah, chain of 3. Wow, this is my first quickening chain on the Switch. And we're doing this with just 2 mischarges, since only Varn and Bash have 1 mischarge each. I think that's going to be about it, yeah. Oh well, it was something. What do we finish with? Inferno. Well, I'm hoping that will take care of the ads anyway. Nope. But it did take care of the boss. Wow, that rubbish quickening chain was enough to actually one-shot that guy. I don't think I've ever done that. I've never killed geese.
We've secured an Atomos. Come.
While leaving his ads up.
All skiff, no ship. Hardly fit for a
That was interesting.
So I can fly it then?
You're mad.
That was like the worst quickening chain in quickening chain history. Varn was the only one that went in with a single missed charge. And managed to replenish for Bosch's single mischarge. Got a chain of 3. And we one-shotted the boss, who was basically at full health. Oh, that was interesting.
They passed. Has it gone too fast? They'd have noticed.
Oh, I assure you, Carl, that was completely unintentional. To be honest, when I started the quickening chain then, I'd completely forgotten how to even do quickenings. I was just pressing buttons until I'd reminded myself how it worked. So I probably could have got an extra one onto the chain, but obviously wasn't needed.
Balthier, your handkerchief. I thought you might want it back.
No, you can get all quickenings, Aldrin. However, there's only 3 quickenings per character, and there's 4 slots on the board, on each board. So once you've learned any 3 of the 4 on a character's board, the others will disappear.
That we were able to free you. You must meet with him, Your Highness, and give ear to his words. He may act in league with the Empire, but his heart is not.
It is as he says.
Yeah, does that always get Inferno unknown? I can't remember.
Distance for so long a time. I have.
It seemed to be, Abaji. It seemed to be.
You were only being cautious.
Majesty, I would ask you for some time. On our own, we struggle in vain to restore Dalmasca. I must search out some other way. Until I should find it, I would have Bash remain at your side. Doubt him you may. But I measure his loyalty to Dalmasca no less than my own.
I know you would not speak so lightly. Very well.
Keep her well. Go to Ondor and there await my return.
Oh, well, we got through the dungeon in less than an hour as well. I'm impressed. I wasn't really trying to rush through, of course. I've no idea, to be honest, Cole. I've no idea. I would not be able to detect any accents myself. Right, I guess we can just take a brief detour at this point. We now have a full party. Wow, brilliant stuff. Let me just check. Right, Penelo, she's going to be my archer red mage. So I do need to get rid of black mage from her. Maybe I could just take a detour over to Rabanasta in order to do that. Because I want Varn to be my black mage, since that combos so well with the knight class. Right, we'll teleport over to the bazaar. And we'll check out if there's any hunts available as well at this point. Yeah, I haven't really used Fran Matthew. I need to boost her up a little bit. The reason I haven't used her is the job that she's got at the moment hasn't got any health boosts on it. So she's only got 300 health, which is a little bit rubbish. I need to sort it out, really. What's that, sorry, Aldrin? I think just to do with the various boosts and stuff, Carl, like health and that. I'll have to check it out. It does go well with it, though, for sure. Knight and Black Mage is a really good nuker. I was just looking. It's an underrated nuker. Obviously not as good as the Archer Red Mage combo, but we'll be using that as well. Let's go ahead and reset Penelo. Yeah, definitely, Cole, definitely. Oh, right, okay, Aldrin. Yeah, basically, what I was saying was that every board has 4... Can you see that there? I think it's got 4 anyway. I might be misremembering. It's got 4... Yeah, that's right, 4 of the quickening slots, like this one, yeah? So it's got White Whirl here, and over here it's got White Whirl as well. In fact, there'll be another one somewhere, to tell you the truth, because I've only unlocked 1 quickening with Varn. But Varn will only have 3 quickenings max. So once you've unlocked 3 quickenings on the board, whichever one you haven't unlocked, say this one we didn't unlock, that will disappear. Now, we would certainly have learned White Wool, because whichever one we do learn will give us that, you see. And then the third one will give us whatever the third quickening is for Varn. And then the fourth one will disappear. But that's fine, because the fourth one wouldn't be anything then. Yeah, gamer, Irish gamer. I've done a playthrough of Final Fantasy XIII 2. I think that was a 100% playthrough. I didn't really do a whole lot with 13 and Lightning Returns. I didn't really enjoy them as much. I thought 13.2 was the best. But I have somewhere on my channel got a full playthrough for that game. Yeah, see you later, Relic. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I might do another video on quickenings, since they do tend to confuse people, and I probably haven't explained it very well on the stream. So I'll try and clarify it a little bit, perhaps in a dedicated video. Yeah, I only reset my licenses though for Penelo, not for the other characters. And the reason for that is I had her set as a Black Mage, when, as a matter of fact, she's not going to be a Black Mage. She's going to be my Archer and Red Mage. So first of all, we'll select Archer. There's a fantastic combo you can go for with Archer Red Mage, where you can weaken enemies to fire, and then unleash fire heck all over them. They don't like it. Does a lot of damage. Right, let's start learning some bow stuff. Try and boost her power. Yeah, she can have steel as well. Saves Varn doing it all the time, I guess. Yeah, that's right, Wes. You got it, that's the one. Oh yeah, we got a ring mail, didn't we, not long ago? Okay. Let's learn some of the important accessories. Which are you talking about, Matthew? Which game? Yeah, you'll get all the quickenings for all the characters, Aldrin. There are 4 tiles, but there's only 3 quickenings for each character. So whichever 3 of the 4 you choose of the tiles, the 4th will disappear. But because you would have learned the 3 quickenings, the 4th wouldn't have a quickening on it, if that makes sense by that point. Oh, thanks, Shyrock. Oh, that sucks about your account there, dude. Hope you get it sorted. Yeah, I'm playing on Switch at the moment, which is a lot of fun. I guess we can go ahead and learn this quickening here, since that'll give us access to the white magic of rays. Yeah, it could have been Abhijit. It was in my mind, to tell you the truth. I know you've spoken about it a few times, haven't you? Right, any more health, HP pluses? Yeah, just up here. Yeah, thanks, Irish Gamer. I'm not best pleased with that video, though. I think I can improve it, to tell you the truth. Not so much because it had mistakes in, I don't think it did. But I just wasn't impressed with the quality of it. I think it was a little bit confusing. Although maybe that's just the nature of the quickening system. Maybe it's hard to talk about it without being confusing. Right, so that's Penelo sorted. Maybe we can bring her into battle, actually. Who would we want to get rid of? In fact, let's sort out her equipment. Oh, that'd be awesome, Tyler. I don't expect it, but who knows? Maybe one day. Right, I could do with a better bow for her. I'm tempted to bring her in. What are the others wearing? See who's better. Balth's got the Mage Masher. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of Balth here for the time being. Only for a little bit. Bring Penelo in. No, they can have 3, Wes. You can get some awesome chains going as well, once each character has 3 quickenings. Let's just head over. Oh, we want to go to the Sand Sea, don't we? See if there's any, what do you call it, any hunts available, as they say. Over here. No, I can't get Sight and Grat, Irish Gamer, unfortunately, on the Switch version. I mean, you can get it if you're insanely lucky, but you can't manipulate it, unfortunately. So it's pretty much out of the hands of most mortals. It was, somebody worked out on Reddit, it'd take about 90 hours solid of running in and out of the airship deck in order to actually get the chest to spawn with Sight and Grat in, since you can't manipulate the RNG numbers anymore. You can on PS4 still, but not on Switch or Xbox One. I'll see if there's a new bow for Penelo that's a little bit better than the short bow that we're currently using for her. No, there isn't. Not from this shop, anyway. Oh, there's the Abyss Killer. Give her plus 10. Yeah, let's go for it. Did I equip it? I wasn't really paying attention then. Don't think I did. Yeah, nice damage boost for Penelo. Right, we're going to make our way back to the Orange Crystal. Let's just turn the speed up so I can see where I'm going. And then we'll head over to Bajurba once more. Right, I do think we've got more cutscenes ahead before we get back into the main story. And then it's the fun bit of going through the Yenza Sansi areas, which is quite a long trek actually. But it's quite a fun one because it'll culminate in us collecting our first Esper. Let's go ahead and save. And teleport. Yeah, pretty much got to go over to the same place we went to before. Which is over here. Thanks for subscribing on YouTube.
When
Very
Vossler
kind of
learned
you.
my father had been killed the night of the treaty signing, he returned to Rabanastre, there to aid my escape. There was still time before Vane's reach extended too far. We thought that you could protect me.
However, when I then made the announcement that you had taken your own life, I must have seemed a model citizen.
Yeah, that's true, Irish. I personally did enjoy using Sight and Grat on the PS4 for various contexts, such as just for farming and stuff, but I didn't use it on the boss fights at all. So it was a nice thing to have, just to save a bit of time. I think it actually added to the fun of the game then. But we'll get on fine without it, I'm sure.
We can stop Vane.
I once knew a girl whose only wish was to be carried in her uncle's arms. Your Majesty is a woman grown now.
Then Bushirba will aid me.
Suppose for a moment you were to defeat Vane. What then? You cannot simply rebuild your kingdom with the only proof of your birthright stolen. Without that, the Grand Kiltias on Bo-Omises cannot and will not recognize your Majesty as the rightful heir. You may yet be a princess, but without proof of your identity, you are powerless. You will remain with me. We do nothing till the time is right.
I cannot just wait.
Then what does your Majesty propose we do?
Uncle Halim.
Incidentally, what is the going rate for rescuing princesses these days? Food would be a start. The good stuff, mind you.
This can be arranged, though it will take some time.
Time enough for a bath, I hope. Dirty business, you know. Ah, best bring a change of clothes, too.
What are you doing? This is Balthier's ship.
I'm going to retrieve the Dawn Shard. It's the proof that I need. I know where it's hidden. I'll return his airship later.
Are you crazy?
This is something that I have to do. Not only for myself, but for all those who have fallen. I will not be made to hide. I'll fight alone if I must.
You still have Bosch, right? Besides, you can't just go around stealing people's ships. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to concentrate.
That's quite enough, Your Majesty. What do you think? A bit over the top?
I think there is quite a selection of British accents in Final Fantasy XII.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Probably from voice actors that have got some experience from the theatre by the sounds of it. But I think there's also accents from other parts of the English-speaking world as well. Pretty sure there might be American accents as well in this game.
You're a sky pirate, aren't you? Then steal me. Is that so much to ask?
What do you have that I would want?
Doesn't Ashe have an American accent?
King's treasure. The Dawn Shard is but one of the riches that lie waiting in King Wraithwall's tomb.
King Wraithwall, you say?
Kidnapping royalty is a serious offense. It won't do much to lower the bounty on your head.
How much is the price on your head these days, I wonder?
Allow me to escort you in Vossler's place.
Will you be joining us?
What? Are you kidding? I don't want to stick around this place.
Then I'm coming too.
Penelo.
Don't leave
Final
me
Fantasy XV makes me sad. It makes me sad because
Of course not.
it showed the potential of being such a fantastic game. It really did. A brilliant game. But the implementation of it just wasn't great in the end. It was so disjointed. The way the DLC was separated off, you could tell it was supposed to be part of the main adventure, but it was just never included in that, was it? The fact they had to end up patching the later chapters of the game within the first few months of release because it was so unfinished. Such a shame really, because like I say, it had the potential of being so much better than it was, and it still ended up being a fun game. It just could have been an absolutely bloody fantastic game, which I don't think it ever attained that right to be called that.
Dr. Sid, does this set Draclaw?
I have confirmed he receives funds from Lord Vane. His agency in the fall of Nabudis is also certain. Yet, with Judge Zect, who led the assault, missing, the truth...
Yeah, I think the loading times paid me off a bit in Final Fantasy XV. They wouldn't have been so bad, but you just got them so many times as you played the game, didn't you? Porting around for the various different hunts and stuff. Hi, Devon.
My lord.
Hey, thanks for stopping by and hello to you.
Illness will claim me. So then,
Yeah, appreciate you checking out the
who is
content.
to be my successor? The Senate fears the capable Peregrine Vane. They prefer a young fledgling emperor. Gabranth. Once in the
Yeah, I like all of those as well,
your
Ree.
homeland.
7 is probably my favourite Final Fantasy. It was the first I ever played, so for nostalgia purposes,
With the Empire.
I enjoy it a lot.
Perhaps. But what of your brother? He did not accept us as you did. He fled to Dalmasca.
Okay, Aldrin, that's
Did you
interesting.
never think to
Have you
follow
played the
him?
Zodiac Age, have you? Since you
I
gave
follow
up on the
his every
PS2?
move. He is an enemy of the Empire. He will be cut down.
So you would kill even your own brother for the Empire. Be that as it may, Gabranth, your ruthlessness is not without merit. But it must not become this way with Larsa.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it, Irish Gamer? Now when a new game comes out, you have to choose between, like, a £50 version or a $50 version, which just feels like you're missing out on a load of content, or like a $70 version, or even like a $100 version. It's insane, really, just to get the full experience.
His is the keenest blade of all.
Never used to be that way, did it?
My lord.
Do this for me, Gabranth. I could not bear to see my sons
Oh, brilliant, Ray. I'm glad that helped.
war with each other again.
I did play it actually, Cole, about a year ago. I didn't complete it. I think I did about 20 hours. I definitely maxed out the first dungeon where you had to take on the first teacher, the gym teacher, I think he was. I had a lot of fun with it, but I just ran out of time, unfortunately.
Wouldn't want any admirers dropping in while we're away. Well now, that's as far as she goes. We'll be in yacht from here onwards.
I hope they don't mess up Final Fantasy VII, Tyler, the remake. I really do. Looking forward to hearing more about that this year.
So when you're in yacht, skystones don't work at all. That's why we gotta hoof it the rest of the way, you see?
Happy you get to teach me something for a change?
Well, if you want to be a sky pirate, you gotta know your... Hey, What do you mean for a change?
Come on.
At least we thought to bring
I'm smarter than
entertainment.
you.
Oh yeah? Says who? You want to see what they think about it?
I wouldn't be so confident.
Yeah, like I say, I never finished it. But from what I played, I really enjoyed it, actually. It was so surreal, that experience. Very, very different. And I did have a lot of fun with it. I will need to get back to it at some point. I got it on PS4 about a year ago. Like I said, I think it was on offer or something at the time. It came with all the DLC, but for a really cheap price. So I thought I'd get it for a later date. And I did pretty much start playing it straight away. And like I say, I had a lot of fun with it. So yeah, I would like to get back to it at some point. Alright folks, I do need to take a break now, unfortunately. I've got to go and get the car cleaned and get on with some real life boring stuff, sadly. But hey, that's the name of the game, isn't it? So thanks for those of you that have stopped by and checked out the stream today. Next time we play, we'll be making our way over the Ogre Yenza Sandsea and then into the next part of the Sandsea as well, and maybe finishing up with our first Esper, who hopefully will be recruiting into the party. That should be pretty fun. So I'm going to go ahead and close the stream off now, guys. Yeah, there is a new version coming out, isn't there? Persona 5 Royal Edition. Yeah, that'll be awesome, I'd imagine, Cole. Yeah, take care, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. It's been great catching up with you all and chatting to yous. Yeah, later, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I should be back on Monday for the next stream. So see you then. Take care. Goodbye.